Yeah, Merry Christmas. And we're gonna just try this again. Father, we do ask that you would do whatever's necessary to make this technology thing work and actually get into the ones and zeros and make this a meaningful time for everyone that's hearing it. We do ask that you would bless us this Merry Christmas, happy birthday, and pray all this in your risen Son's name. Amen. All right, let's dive into this and see how we do. We're just gonna go for it. Actually, what I'm gonna do today, I know it's a little weird. Well, let's try it out. There we go. Maybe that's not better. 25 Christmas edition, reading from the New Revised Standard Version, updated edition. So these are the other Proverbs of Solomon, the officials of King Hezekiah of Judah. It is the glory of God to conceal things, the glory of kings to search things out. Like heavens for height, the earth for depth, so the mind of the kings is unsearchable. Take away the dross from the silver. The smith has material for a vessel. Take away the wicked from the presence of the king. His throne will be established in righteousness. Do not put yourself forward in the king's presence. Stand in the place of the great. It is better to be told, "Come up here," than to be put lower in the presence of a noble. Okay, that's it, apparently. Stereo thing going awesome. Anyway, the thought there being it's better to be wait and be told than to kind of put yourself into that position because you feel like you deserve it. Verse 8, what your eyes have seen, do not hastily bring into court. For what will you do in the end when your neighbor puts you to shame? Else what you do in the end will put your neighbor to shame. Okay. Verse 9, argue your case with your neighbor directly. Do not disclose another secret, or else someone who hears you will bring shame upon you and your ill repute of no end. Verse 11, a word fitly spoken is like apples of gold, a setting of silver. Like a gold ring or an ornament of gold is a wise rebuke to a listening ear. Like cold of the snow in the time of harvest are faithful messengers who send them. They refresh the spirit of their masters. Oh, yeah, very warmer climate. I forget about that sometimes. Growing up in the north of the equator, very far north, cold and snow and harvest is like kind of a nightmare, actually. So, um, yeah, cold and snow at a time of harvest uh, would be a different matter in Israel. 14, like clouds and wind without rain, is one who boasts of a gift never given. Patience a ruler may be persuaded, and a soft tongue can break bones. If you have found honey, eat only enough for you, lest having too much you vomit it up. 17. Let your foot be seldom in your neighbor's house, lest the neighbor become wary of you and hate you. Like a war club, a sword, or a sharp arrow is one who bears false witness against a neighbor. Like a bad tooth or a lame foot is trust in a faithful person in time of trouble. Like vinegar on a wound is one who sings songs to a heavy heart. Vinegar on lie, like one who takes off a garment on a cold day. Hopefully, one day. Like a moth in clothing or worm in wood, sorrow gnaws at the human heart. Verse 21. If your enemies are hungry, give them bread to eat. If they're thirsty, give them water to drink. For you will heap coals of fire on their heads. The Lord will reward you. Verse is always fascinating to me. The coal and fire thing. I can't highlight it anyway. Um, yeah, that notion of being kind, even when you don't like someone, be kind anyway. In fact, more so do so because it's um, showing that it's God who ultimately will reward you and punish them. So, quite important. Verse 23. The north wind produces rain, and a backbiting tongue angry looks. It's better to live on a corner of a housetop than a house shared with a contentious wife. We've talked about that one. Yeah, like cold water to a thirsty soul, so is good news from a far country. Like a muddied spirit, sorry, like a muddied spring, polluted fountain, are the righteous who give way before the wicked. It is not good to eat much honey, or to seek honor on top of honor. Like a city breached without walls is one who lacks self control. Interesting way to say verse 28. Habits. Log in this morning. Among the money tech issues having. Yeah, okay. So, but anyway, that notion of if you don't have self control, that it just will basically come flooding in. That there's no stop to it. It's an interesting notion. To but that it can be just like that. Like there's no stopping it. Well, I tell you what, all the tech issues, it didn't have really what I wanted to do. People to done. So I think what I'm going to do is just wish you all a Merry Christmas and then go have Merry Christmas with my wife's family and be the day today. So I hope you um, have a time of joy today, and I'll be calling family members and whatnot myself. You do the same, but it is good news. Get to go share it from the mountaintops. Jesus Christ is born. Even if it wasn't this day, we need to celebrate it someday. So why not today? Happy, like it was like, oh well, actually, it doesn't need to be mansplained to everybody today. Just celebrate today. Just all right. Well, hope you have a great one. Again, Merry Christmas. Be blessing. Be a blessing to everyone around you today. Be blessed by the best. Be a blessing to all the rest. I'm all flustered. I can get some coffee or something. Love you all, and talk to you tomorrow.